Today we're going to discuss Jupiter's transit into Cancer for Aquarius Ascendant and why this transit is powerful but not automatically comfortable. Cancer is the 6th house for Aquarius rising, so even though Jupiter becomes very strong here, it works through themes like service, debt, disease, competition, employment, disputes, and daily discipline. This is not lazy luck, this is earned growth. If you have Aquarius rising, this video will help you understand the timing, the house logic, the main predictions, and how to use this period with maturity. Jupiter enters Cancer on June 2026. The first main Cancer phase runs until October 31, 2026, when Jupiter moves into Leo. But the story does not fully end there. Jupiter later retrogrades and returns to Cancer from January 25, 2027 until June 26, 2027. So for Aquarius Ascendant, this transit works in stages. The first stage begins in June 2026 and makes work, health, debts and competition more visible. The second stage, after the brief move into Leo, brings review and correction. The final Cancer phase in early 2027 shows what has actually been learned and stabilised. There's also a lower clarity period around mid-July to mid-August 2026, when Jupiter's outer expression is reduced. During that window, avoid overconfidence in money, health, legal matters, and workplace promises. Think of June through October 2026 as the activation phase. It shows the problem, opens the work, and reveals the opportunity. The return in 2027 is more like the result phase, where unfinished duties come back for settlement. The key to this transit is the house map. For Aquarius Ascendant, Cancer is the 6th house. The 6th house is not a comfort zone. It rules illness, enemies, loans, lawsuits, service, employees, daily work, and the ability to defeat obstacles. At the same time, Jupiter rules Pisces and Sagittarius for Aquarius. That means Jupiter owns the 2nd house of savings, speech, family, and food, and the 11th house of income, networks, gains, and long-term desires. So the formula is very specific. The Lord of money and gains becomes strong in the house of work, debt, service, and problem solving. This can absolutely bring improvement, but it usually comes through effort, responsibility, documentation, and routine. The blessing is not that problems disappear. The blessing is that you become capable of solving them. This is why Aquarius Ascendant should not judge the transit only by comfort. A demanding schedule, a difficult client, a loan discussion, or a health wake-up call may actually be the path through which Jupiter creates long-term stability. Career is one of the strongest areas of this transit because Jupiter from Cancer aspects Scorpio, the 10th house for Aquarius Ascendant. The 10th house rules profession, reputation, authority, public work, and responsibility. This can bring a new job opportunity, a better role, support from seniors, or recognition for difficult work. But because Jupiter sits in the 6th house, career growth may come with pressure. You may have more tasks, more accountability, and less tolerance for careless behaviour. If you are preparing for competitive exams, government roles, certifications, interviews, or professional licensing, this can be a constructive period. The transit supports people who show consistency and patience. It is also favourable for service-oriented and problem-solving fields. Lawyers, doctors, healers, analysts, consultants, teachers, finance professionals, administrators, compliance workers, HR professionals, and researchers can benefit. The main rule is simple: become useful, become reliable, keep records, do not rely only on reputation or charm. In this transit, Aquarius Ascendants win by being prepared and difficult to defeat. For business owners, the same energy can show up through staff, systems, vendors, customer complaints, compliance, or operations. Growth may come after fixing the boring parts of the business. Better processes can become the real source of profit. Money becomes a major theme because Jupiter rules both the 2nd and 11th houses. Income can rise through employment, clients, consulting, institutional work, legal or medical work, or solving complex problems for other people. Savings can improve too, but only with discipline. The 6th house connects money with obligations. This can mean loan repayment, tax matters, medical bills, family duties, professional expenses, or debt restructuring. This is a good transit for creating a serious repayment plan. It can also help with practical loans, especially for education, health, business systems, or necessary repairs. But it is not a good transit for careless borrowing, emotional spending, or becoming a guarantor without full clarity. Family and speech are equally important. Jupiter rules the second house, and from Cancer, it also aspects Pisces, the second house again, so your words carry weight. Use speech for advising, teaching, negotiating, and calming disputes. Avoid harsh promises, moral superiority, and emotional financial commitments. For Aquarius Ascendant, what you eat, what you sign, what you promise, and how you speak all become part of the transit. Separate real gain from inflated gain. A higher salary helps only if debt, lifestyle, and family obligations are managed. A larger network helps only if it brings trustworthy people. Because Cancer is the sixth house, health cannot be ignored. Existing issues may become visible, especially around digestion, sugar, fat, liver function, water retention, overeating, sleep, stress, or inflammatory patterns. This does not mean fear the transit. A strong Jupiter can bring diagnosis, good advice, better doctors, and recovery, but it asks you to follow the protocol. Food, sleep, exercise, medicine, checkups, and routine matter more than optimism. The same logic applies to enemies and disputes. Hidden rivals may become visible, workplace politics may surface, legal matters may move forward, competition may intensify. Jupiter's method of victory is not aggression, it is evidence, ethics, counsel, law, patience, and clean conduct. If your paperwork is organised and your actions are fair, this transit can help you defeat opposition. If you're careless, the same sixth house can expand the dispute. So do not pick unnecessary fights, but also do not run away from justified conflict. This transit supports the person who handles conflict correctly, calm mind, clean facts, proper advice, and steady follow through. Jupiter also aspects Capricorn from Cancer, which is the 12th house for Aquarius Ascendant. The 12th house rules foreign lands, distant clients, hospitals, retreats, sleep expenses, losses, and spiritual withdrawal. This can bring foreign clients, overseas work, study abroad possibilities, visa-related movement, or institutional connections. It can also show medical expenses or recovery spaces. Expenses may rise, but not all expenses are waste. Money spent on health, education, professional tools, travel, or family duty can be meaningful. The danger is unconscious leakage, subscriptions, emotional spending, unclear loans, or trying to buy peace. Relationships are not the central promise of this transit. Family and spouse discussions may become serious because of money, stress, health, or work pressure. If your natal chart and current period support marriage, this transit can indirectly help by stabilising work and income. But the more direct partnership chapter begins when Jupiter moves into Leo, the 7th house. During the Cancer phase, relationship success comes through reduced stress, clean financial boundaries, and mature speech. Sleep is part of this axis too. Poor rest weakens judgment, and many 6th house problems grow when the nervous system is exhausted. The Cancer transit also unfolds through 3 inner phases. At entry, Jupiter moves through Punarvasu. This carries themes of return, repair, and restoration. Delayed job matters, old applications, health routines, or debt plans may come back for another chance. Then Jupiter moves through Pushya, a highly respected nakshatra connected with nourishment, duty, and structure. For Aquarius Ascendant, this phase is important because discipline becomes the doorway. Work systems, exam preparation, debt plans, compliance, and health routines can improve when you follow a clear structure. Later, Jupiter moves through Ashlesha. This is a sharper and more strategic phase. Hidden clauses, office politics, health details, tax issues, family money conversations, and psychological patterns may come to the surface. Use Punarvasu to restart. Use Pushya to build structure. Use Ashlesha to investigate carefully and remove what is toxic, confusing, or manipulative. The tone changes as Jupiter moves through these phases. Early hope is not enough. Mid-phase discipline must follow. Later, sharper awareness is needed so you can see hidden patterns before they become expensive. The strongest results come when your natal chart and current planetary period support Jupiter. the second house, sixth house, 10th house, or 11th house, a strong natal Jupiter gives cleaner financial and professional outcomes. A strong moon helps emotional balance, health recovery, and steadier routines. If you're running a supportive period, this transit can bring job growth, income improvement, debt resolution, legal progress, competitive success, and better health management. If the chart is more difficult, the same transit may first expose the problem before it gives the solution. If your moon is also in Aquarius, these themes may feel emotionally stronger. The house results here are primarily for Aquarius rising. For Aquarius Ascendant, the message is clear. Do not fear the battlefield, but enter it prepared. Pay debts systematically. Keep written records. Take health seriously. Speak carefully. Serve well. This is Jupiter in the training ground. If you bring discipline, the sixth house becomes the house of victory.